for most Jewish Americans, Jewish learning really ends with bar and bat mitzvah. And I really thought that there was a need for a program that sort of put bar and bat mitzvah on steroids, on an intellectual level that addresses the concerns that adults have in thinking about their spiritual life, their Jewish life. Chai Mitzvah provides sort of an adult bar and bat mitzvah, but once again, not the performance aspect, not the display piece aspects of bar and bat mitzvah, but the intellectual side, the learning, and the experiential side.
We are a large conservative congregation. We have about 900 families. The Chai Mitzvah group that I began started by people who were looking for a way to connect to their Judaism, people who were looking for a way to connect to each other and find some kind of meaning within the synagogue. They are becoming part of our mitzvah projects. They are coming to our Chai Mitzvah class and then staying for the next class that's already offered. They're taking on volunteer leadership roles. But the best part that I have found is that when I ran a women's trip to Israel, women from this congregation who have participated in Chai Mitzvah said, this is what we have to do. And it was a beautiful experience to have so many women who have just sort of reconnected with their Jewish roots see Israel, some of them for the first time.
So Chai Mitzvah has essentially these rubrics. There's a number of classes that are held that cover the primary driving forces of what it means to be a Jew in modernity and what Judaism is all about. And those rubrics span Reform to Orthodox. They're commonalities. The second part is every participant takes a curated deep dive into some aspect of their Jewishness. Folks might want to learn about some time period in Jewish history, some aspect of Jewish practice. Then the third step is taking on some chesed projects, some social actions, not just writing a check to UJA or to Federation or to any worthwhile journey, but actually doing something, getting involved in some hands-on way. Then the fourth aspect, we're Jews, so there's a celebration at the end.
I'm Jim Friedman. I've been a member of Congregation Beth Israel. The food truck is part of who I think I am in reaching out to offer a hand of support and care and affection and love to people who have some needs. I feel a sense of being touched by that experience, and that's grounded in what it says out in front of the synagogue. Love thy God, love thy neighbor, surrounding the Micah phrase, do justice, love mercy, walk humbly. Well, so you have to do justice. You don't think about justice, you do justice. That's doing justice out there.
I want to say a word about our teen program because I'm personally particularly proud of that. We started out 2 years ago with 2 pilot programs, one in St. Louis and one in West Hartford. Last year, we had 26 groups participating in the program. And this year, 60 different synagogues and other groups participating in the program. And I think this has just unlimited potential within the constellation of Jewish education in the United States.
Chai Mitzvah has been in existence since 2009. Since that time, we've worked with hundreds and hundreds of congregations all across North America. And we also have a wonderful program in Israel called Masa Chai. And we have some programs in Canada as well, in Montreal and Toronto. But what would it look like if we brought Chai Mitzvah into a community and established 20 groups? So we piloted this in Hartford, Connecticut, and we called it Ignite Hartford. And we put together 20 groups, over 200 people in Hartford, that came from all different kinds of places. They were in congregations, they were at the JCC, they were at the Federation, there was a young professionals group, there's an attorney group, there's groups at independent living facilities where people are 90 to 100 and something. There's Shabbat groups, there's a Mahjong group, there's all kinds of groups that have formed. Now we're ready to bring this outside of Hartford to other communities. And so we provide a stipend to help communities bring Chai Mitzvah into their community. Our goal is to bring the supply that's out there and create the demand for what's happening in that community.
I love what Chai Mitzvah has done for me as a rabbi of this community. I love that I get to stand in front of these people and with these people every month, and we learn together and we share together and we grow together. I love that there's a significant group of people that I have a relationship with that goes a lot deeper. Chai Mitzvah has given me a way to educate and connect and help people on their journeys, and in turn it's helped me more to understand a little bit more about who I am as a teacher, as a rabbi, as a woman, as a Jew.